Hello Virgo, how are you? It's me, Lauren B. Welcome back to the Untitled Tarot. Virgo, we have so many cards out for you, first of all. I wanted to stop pulling cards. I was told to keep pulling cards until we got to the end. Until we get to the end, Virgo, you have 40 cards in your spread, 40. So you might be seeing 40 a lot in terms of like angel numbers, numerology. Fours are also very indicative of foundations. Something about your foundation, Virgo. We're not gonna spend an exorbitant amount of time on every single one of these 40 cards. The message and the advice is really pretty simple, but I think part of the reason why we have so many cards is that you need a lot of backup, you need a lot of confirmation, you need like extra added confirmation to make this decision, whatever this is for you, that you might not need like so much reinforcement, foundations, right? I'm getting like floorboards kind of thing. So we have so many. Just shufflemancy, like song. It's actually Black Parade by My Chemical Romance keeps playing in my head, which actually is not in the shufflemancy playlist whatsoever, but maybe it's just like a confirmation for you, that song, to another confirmation for Virgo, you know? I'm just getting the first two lines, like, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see the Black Parade. So maybe that's another added confirmation for you. I just did some energy work. It should be up pretty soon. I've been talking about how we've been going through a spiritual, emotional fall, winter, a lot of stretching, a lot of stripping, a lot of learning, a lot of sitting in the waiting room. And this last spread of weeklies, I've really been talking about how we're really moving into new seasons, new cycles, which is also another way of saying new timelines. I'm being very drawn back to, I don't know when I did it. Maybe it was June I did it. It was a Pisces reading, something about jumping lily pads, about timeline shifts. You might want to go and watch that because it's really sticking out in my head. But everybody as a collective, at least over here in the Beehive, we're moving into new seasons and cycles. And part of the reason I did that energy work is because there's a lot of fear, right? To take on that childlike, full, faithful energy, to just like leap into your new season. It could be almost terrifying, and that can kind of paralyze you sometimes. And so I feel like you're a little bit of that deer in the headlights right now. The first two cards that you have out are the Sun in reverse and the Four of Wands. Again, another four popping out over here. So the Four of Wands, this is often a card of foundations, of, marriage, love and happiness. Alan Greenstone. Oh, I almost said Alan Stone. Okay. So there's a song by Alan Stone, that's interesting, called Consider Me. That could be another confirmation for you. That might be a song that you might want to listen to help you get through this transition. But there seems to be like a black cloud, it feels like, with this Sun in reverse over what you want to be the Four of Wands, right? So some kind of solid foundation, a solid relationship, like a new season, a new cycle. And then you have out the King of Swords. I actually feel like this is a separate energy from you, Virgo. Male or female energy, we all sit in masculine and feminine energies. This does feel like a masculine energy, or somebody who's just using their masculine energy. This feels separate to you. It feels as though there's a King of Swords energy kind of watching this happen to you, watching like a little black cloud over your parade, right? That you should be a fun festival, carnival kind of energy, right? Celebratory with other people, community. And somehow it's like the lights have gone down and somebody's watching this happen to you. And I feel as though this person wants to help you, Virgo. This masculine energy, they want to help you. And with this crow and this owl next to them, it's telling me that like intuitively, they know that they have something to add to your situation, a way to aid you, a way to make the sun kind of shine on a cloudy day for you. And with this bat is very spiritual for me. It also speaks of like ancestral energy. So I feel like this person might be somewhat spiritual, or at least very much connected to their higher self. It feels like they're getting like spiritual support, like they're getting instinctual nudges, like spirit is telling them like, go help Virgo. Virgo's sitting with a black corral. Okay, we'll go back to the corral thing. That Virgo is sitting with a black cloud over their parade right now, like go in and help them, like you're the missing link kind of energy. And then here you are with the Queen of Cups upright and the Queen of Swords in reverse. And this is you, I think, in one aspect, feeling like I don't know if this is like a perfect match right here. Like, I don't know if this is a perfect pair. Like, I don't know if this is a good fit. But with this Queen of Cups energy, it is saying that emotionally you are kind of like raising your hands up to God, like sitting in your emotions, just being like, please help me. Like, I need relief. I need help right now. I don't know what to do in this situation, right? Not wanting to feel cold, not wanting to feel closed off to this person, to this new season, to this new cycle for yourself, right? You're trying to sit here like with your cup, like hands free on the cup, like, God, just tell me what to fill it with. Tell me who I should give it to. Tell me what to do. And meanwhile, I feel like God's whispering over to this King of Swords, like, it's you. Go do it. Go help Virgo out. Go help them, right? Go turn the sun upright for them. Go turn the sun on. Go turn the sun on. And then there's this magician energy out. So one, I feel like this is connected to the King of Swords, kind of really trying to manifest this situation, trying to help you out, move you out perhaps, really aid you in whatever facet you need aid in right now. But I also feel as though this is also connected to you as well, trying to manifest something different for yourself, saying, I don't want to be cold. I don't want to be closed off. I want to be emotionally open. I want to have an open heart and an open mind. I want my hands free to grab this new cycle. I want to be able to manifest this into the 3D for myself. Here's the thing though. You're sitting in this 5 of Swords energy, Virgo. So it's like you're all caught up in your head, and you have it followed up with the 7 of Cups in reverse. It's like you're all caught up in your head. You don't feel like you have any options. Like you feel like you've run out of options, like your back's up against the wall. Like that's, I think, maybe where the deer in the headlights is. And you're like, I'm not looking for an escape route, but like I need an escape from this situation. But it also feels as though it's like this season has ended for you. This cycle has ended. This timeline has ended. And I think that you know that on an energetic level. But it's kind of just like releasing yourself from it so that way you can walk forward. But you are sitting in an energy of anxiety and really stressed out about feeling like you don't have any options. And with this Judgment card coming up, it's like really wanting energetically to ascend past those feelings, right? But in your 3D body, in the density down here, with this Empress in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, it's telling me that it's like you don't feel, like I said, like you have any options. You don't feel like you're going to be able to manifest with this Magician, right? You don't feel like you're going to be able to have a fertile energy to bring forth these new cycles, make your dreams come true, that you're going to be able to have like an exciting start, right? It's this energy of being fearful when you should be like excited about these new things that are coming into you. So in response to that, what you're doing with this 3 of Cups and this 5 of Wands, it's telling me is that it's almost like you're turning your back a little bit on this new cycle for yourself, despite the fact that you're cloaked in all of this purple, which is crown chakra, divine source energy. It's like, you know, that spirit's like tapping you on the shoulder, like, Virgo, like it's time to go. Like it's time to go. I think some of this just came out in one of Sam's video, a couple of Sam's videos too. It's been coming out a lot in the weekly. It's like the waiting room's open. Like we got to start doing this, and you have a little stage fright. Maybe it feels like. And so it's like you're turning your back on your new cycle, kind of just hanging out with your friends, celebrating. I'm stressed out. I'm going to go have a drink. You're like, this is kind of the devil I know with this 5 of Wands energy, right? It's like, it's a little competitive. It's a little petty. It's a little gossipy over here, but like, at least I know how to climb in this situation. And the reason that you know how to climb in these environments with these people, in these situations, in this cycle, is because you've reached the end of it. You're at the top, and you've been reaching for a new sun for a long time, and it's finally here for you. And it's almost like you feel like you're afraid you're gonna get sunburned a little bit, right? It's a little bit of that self-worth and integrity feeling, like, I went through all of this stuff, and I climbed all my mountains and all my hurdles, and I learned my lessons, and I did this and I did that. And it's like now, you know, the waiting room, the doors are open for you. The sun has come out to shine for you. And now it's like you're kind of turning your back on it a little bit. It's a little bit of that, well, I don't know if I deserve this. Like, I don't know if I can handle this. It seems like a new responsibility. It might require new different things from me that I don't know if I'm capable of. And so with this 6 of Swords in reverse and this 8 of Pentacles, it's saying, again, you're turning your back on this cycle just to go and like, chill out and have a drink with your friends, forget all about it, try and dispel some of this anxiety that you're having, right? Because at least you know that these devils, at least you know how to operate in this environment, at this job, with these people, right? You don't think you're going to be able to get away from it. You don't think that anything new that you want to do is going to work out for you. You don't feel like it's going to work out for you. And if you notice, she has a candle in her hand, and it's green. It's heart chakra energy. And it almost looks like in reverse, like she's blowing it out. It's like you're closing yourself off, which is exactly what you didn't want to do up here, right? Trying to be sitting in your Queen of Cups energy, open, receptive, emotionally available to new people, new experiences, new timelines, new seasons and cycles. But as a fear response, right, you're actually pulling out your Queen of Swords in reverse, being cold, being closed off a little bit, a little like tensing up. It's like a tensing up kind of energy, kind of blowing out this heart chakra energy. But everything you want to manifest, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new place to move, a new purpose in your career, whatever it may be, it has to come from an open heart chakra energy. Whenever that energy work video pops up, whenever I've finished processing, please go watch it. The thing is though here, Virgo, is that if you are able to overcome this, it feels like this is like the last hurdle. It's like the last demon you have to slay before you go into this new cycle. And it's just like the devil energy that like lives inside of you that makes you feel like you can't handle good things, or you don't deserve good things, or you're not equipped, you're not qualified to take these things on. Is that if you are able to overcome this, you will get to sit in your Queen of Pentacles energy. You will get to have something solid. You will get to be able to have something stable for yourself. And it's immediately followed up by the Six of Wands. That's victory, that's success, that's getting to the top of the mountain and actually taking a deep breath in and taking a deep breath out. But I do think it is important to acknowledge with this Five of Cups energy that there is a mourning energy that needs to happen. Like you need to take like a moment of silence. I'm hearing like a moment of silence, you know, think for a second, reflect for a second, everything that you learned from this last season, everything you learned from these people, these old relationships, this old job, the old way of you, the old Virgo, the way the old Virgo used to do things. Have a moment of remembrance for that. And then you got to pour it down the drain, because you got to have these cups open, like empty, ready to be filled with like the glory and the sun of your new cycle. Because if you're able to do that, there is the 10 of Cups for you. And there is the Queen of Wands, right? It's almost like knowing that you're going to be able to sit like on a new foundation, right? Foundations, pentacle, tangible energy. And it's almost like once you're able to do that, have a little bit of this remembrance, moment of silence, mourning process for it, you're going to have victory. And it's almost like, as I see as you have this victory with like your arms open, like putting that heart chakra back out there, it's almost like you get to throw off all of this stuff. And then you get in this 10 of Cups energy, right? Everything you want. This is Al Green. This is the Al Green song. You get to throw all that off and then sit in your Queen of Wands energy. Solid, secure, sexy, confident, excited without all the bells and whistles. Just like, ooh, look what I was able to create. Like creating your own sun from within you, right? It's that like solar power, spiritual solar power. And then with this 8 of Cups in reverse, you'll know that it's like you're not going to have to keep running around searching for options that you don't feel like you have right now. But this King of Swords is up here letting you know that like there is help for you. This could be somebody coming in with a relationship. This could be somebody, this could be a family member, right? With some of this ancestral energy being like, hey, like come move, like come here and stay with us. Like it's gonna be all right. Like we'll help you figure out school. Like we'll help you figure out this. Like let me help you. I see that you're not happy where you are right now, right? Remember, this is like this is a sun in reverse. Like we see that there's a black cloud over your parade. We don't want that for you. Like let us help me. Let us help me. Oh, it's like a help me help you. It's like a help me help you kind of energy. And once you get through this, you're going to be able to see that you're not going to have to go looking for the other 2 of Cups, because you already have 10 of them now, right? Because you are the Queen of Cups, and you are the Queen of Wands, and you are the Queen of Pentacles, and you don't have to sit. You can logically overcome, right, this energy. And all the queens make the Empress, right? Upright. You're going to be able to encapsulate your logic, your emotions, your stability, your passion, your excitement, and be able to sit in this energy of being fertile, of being able to manifest, right? With this Magician card, the things that you want in this life. It's really this energy of feeling like dreams can't come true. I'm hearing that song, like, do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart. It's like that. It's like don't give up on your dreams. Don't feel like there isn't better for you out there. Like, yes, you went through a cycle, you went through a season. It was stripping, it was stretching, it was hard, back against the wall. We've all been there. I've been there, we've been through it. But it's like the power of faith is the power of miracles, right? And you know, then you have out the Devil and you have Justice out in reverse, immediately followed up by the Emperor, which is telling me that it's almost like you're feeling like a little bit too good to be true, energy with this King of Swords. Like, there's no way. Like, that just be sheer luck. It'd just be sheer luck if this all worked out for me and I got to move or do this. It'd just be sheer luck if this relationship panned out for me. It would just be sheer luck if I was able to get into this school. It'd just be sheer luck if I was able to get this scholarship, if I was able to move out of my house, if I was, that's what it feels like. And that is like trying to put down this devil energy to make you feel like you can't have justice, right? That something that might be really good for you is actually like just temptation. It's just the devil upright, and it's just gonna steal more from you, like the things in your last cycle did. But it's bullshit. Honestly, parlez-vous français, but it's bullshit, because that's what the cards are saying. Because after that, it's like you have the 9 of Pentacles right here, right? This is like being able to have everything you want, making your wishes come true. It's like the same thing as like a 9 of Cups energy, but instead of just like emotions, it's also things that are tangible. And with this, see, there's like a little dove up here. We've been doing all the bird cards lately. This dove, right? It's like angelic messages. But what I actually am seeing too, it's like you're holding up this little red pentacle, and it's almost like you're offering it up. Scorpio had a reading like that this week too. That was like the offering. They had to offer something to spirit as like a gesture, right? That of appreciation, let's say. And you're doing this little red pentacle over here, which to me is speaking about like your base chakra. That's fear, that's abandonment, that's rejection, that's all of those yucky feelings that we have. We're all human, we all have them, right? But having to give them up in a manner of faith, up to these divine messengers, up to your angels, maybe just to be healed and transmuted, but also to say like, hey, I don't want to be afraid. I want to be able to hold on to this new cycle, to this new season with both my hands. I want to feel like I can manifest victory for myself. The 10 of Cups. I want to be able to make plans and be passionate. I don't want to keep looking around like everywhere for options that I don't have. And the reason why you don't feel like you have options in this where you are right now is because you don't, is because that cycle's over now. That cycle's done. We did that. We talked a lot about that in Sagittarius reading with the change of seasons. It's done now. You need to have a moment of mourning for it, and then you need to kind of wash it down the drain and wash out your cups, because there's a freaking 10 of them that need to get filled right now. Spirit wants to fill them for you. It's not devil energy. It's not too good to be true that good things could happen to you, that your dreams could come true, right? But it's like you're gonna have to offer up a little bit of this ego, a little bit of the shadow side, a little bit of this fear of abandonment and rejection, fear of not being capable, right? Fear of not being capable to have this new cycle. And no, with this moon card, no, maybe you don't exactly know how it's all gonna work out. That requires faith. Sometimes we are intentionally blinded by spirit, so that way we have no choice but to just rely on our faith, because that pure faith energy is pure heart chakra energy. It's being open, it's being receiving, it's allowing ourselves the freedom to say, I love myself enough to let myself have something better, right? Because you are guaranteed a death and a rebirth here. 13, that breaks into a 4. 4, another foundation. A new season, a new timeline is going to build a new foundation for you. And know with this Page of Swords, no, you can't see how it's going to work out right now. You can't see how logically it's just going to, by sheer luck, all come to pass for you, right? No, with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, no, you can't see how tangibly it could work. No, maybe you don't have the money for it. No, maybe you don't feel like you have the support for it. No, maybe you don't feel like you have the skills or the qualities or the qualifications that you need to do this, right? But the fact of the matter is that you're putting yourself in the 5 of Pentacles energy. When there's a King of Swords Emperor, there is help for you, and this feels like an actual person. Yes, there is angelic guidance. Yes, there is your spiritual support team. Yes, there is your higher self. Yes, there is God the Almighty, the utmost high. But this feels like an actual person that actually wants to come in and offer you a relationship, offer you a plane ticket, a family member that wants you to come and stay with them. It's something like that. And so they're saying, 14, that you need to balance out these energies, right? Because there is 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups here, my little Virgo loves. There is wish fulfillment. Dreams do come true. And here you are with your cups, throwing them up to God and being like, I'm ready, fill them up. And he's going to, right? But what you're doing instead is you're trying to hermit yourself, feeling like you're not going to be able to have a new start with this world in reverse, and trying to hold on Six, and then Six of Cups to the old cycle. Yes, there are people, places, and things that you love in this cycle. Just because you're moving into a new season doesn't mean that like everything in the old cycle was bad. It doesn't mean that everyone in that old cycle was bad or toxic or devil energy. It doesn't mean that. But as we always say, not everyone can come where you're going. And it doesn't mean that you can't call. It doesn't mean that they can't visit, right? Not everything that was in this old cycle is a bad thing, but it also means that you can't hold on so much to these old seasons of yourself that you don't allow yourself to have a new start, to let yourself have a new timeline, not to let yourself ascend, have a rebirth, right? You can't sit up here, Hermit. This is your card, Virgo. You know, you have to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, out of your own energy, because they want you to take on a new energy over here. Because then you have out the Lover's card. This is a card of Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. This card, you could be dealing with a lover, with this King of Swords and the Emperor, you know? But at the same time, the Lover's also represents a choice. This is open and available to you, but you have to choose it. Nobody's gonna force it on you. Nobody's gonna force it on you. You have to make this decision for yourself. But if you do, with this Knight of Pentacles, there is somebody who wants to come in and offer you the support that you need. So maybe you need all of these cards. Maybe you need me. Maybe you need a My Chemical or a My Chemical Romance or an Alan Stone song as like confirmation on confirmation on confirmation to like dispel some of these anxieties that you're having. Like it's like a Clash song. Like, should I stay or should I go now? Go, Virgo. Go. Somebody wants you to. They have all of these pentacles. They have their shit together. They have things aligned. They have things set up for you. They can help you through this new transition that you're going through. And you know it with this Hangman in reverse. And here you are again, reaching for the sun. And what's your last card? The King of Pentacles. By the way, this is a perfect pair. This is a perfect pair. So, not only is this person this help, this reinforcement, knight in shining armor, right? Not only are they logical, but yes, they are practical and stable. Yes, they want to make moves. They want you to move. They want to move towards you and they want you to move towards them. Could be family, it could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a lot of different things. But yes, it is the Emperor as well. This person can help you, but you need to decide to make that choice that you really do want this rebirth for yourself, that you really do want to be open to this process, that you really do want victory. Because if you do, you have the 10 of Cups and you have wish fulfillment, but you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is like a independence. I think maybe there could be a part of you that feels like you're going to have to, by accepting help from other people, that you're going to have to give up all of your independence. And that's not necessarily the case. That isn't necessarily the case, right? But you need to temper out these feelings for yourself. So whenever that energy video posts, I suggest that you go watch it. It might help you. And just because we're at 20 minutes, but I just wanted just like a little personal story. I'm big into crystals. Everybody know I love my crystals. I love my crystal healing. And so I have like crystals everywhere. I keep them in my bra, keep them in my pocket, I keep them in my purse. So whenever I'm out and about, Spirit says, hey, this person needs a crystal. Go in your purse, go pull out that stone and go give it to them. Some people receive them lovingly. Some people make fun of me, whatever. So I've been saying like, oh, I need to go get some more crystals. Like I gave away all of these kinds. I don't have as many of those kinds, whatever. And then one of my girlfriends was at the beach and she was like, just stumbled upon a big ass crystal in the middle of the beach. This one, I have no idea what it is. If somebody knows what this is, maybe it's some sea glass, I don't know. Somebody find out and tell me. And I just went to work one day and I was having a shit day. And she came in and she was like, I found this at the beach and I thought of you and I thought that this would be perfect for you. And so she gave it to me. So it's like, I've been giving away like little crystals and stuff like this for weeks and months and for forever, And then just one day, somebody just found something and was like, oh, like, I think that Lauren B would like this. Like, this is for Lauren. Like, I'm gonna give this to her as a gift, right? Because I had put so much out there for other people that somebody stumbled upon something and thought, hey, I'm gonna gift that to Lauren. And this is it. And this is way bigger than any crystal I've given anyone else. So I think, again, that's kind of moving back to this King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Emperor energy, lovers, to all the things, right? That it's like, let somebody help you. Let the love flow in a little bit, Virgo, okay? All right, I love you so much. All the information you should need from me will be in the description box. My email for personals, my socials, so my Instagram and my Twitter, All the decks that I own are in there. I love you so much. Thank you for subscribing and for sharing and for liking and talking to me in the comments. And I like when you talk to each other in the comments. That pleases me. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope you were able to get something out of this. And if anything else, I hope all 40 of these cards encouraged you and made you feel a little bit better and a little bit more confident that, yes, a new cycle, a new season is upon you, Virgo. Enjoy it, love it, embrace it. You've been waiting a long time for this, so don't go back now. Don't run back now. Don't go back to the devil you know. Go forward with the angel you want, okay? All right, I love you so much. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.